Good morning. We're going to do a meditation on lesson 190, which happens to be the day's lesson for me. I choose the joy of God instead of pain. I'm used to meditating about an hour every day in the morning, first thing, just because it's so important to change our perspective. We can't help but think the world is real. It's the way we're wired here. And it's our job to remember who we really are 24/7. So it's a continuous practice, which is why I spend so much time with it at the beginning of the day. So let's, in our 15 minutes here, go into our hearts. Breathe deeply into our hearts. And connect with the love that is God's presence in our being. It's time to remember who you are. God's Son. Shining in your heart and filling your atmosphere, filling the room in which you are sitting right now with light and life and love. This is your true reality. The light and life and love of you has no boundaries, and it's eternal, timeless. Your true reality, always. So this lesson says in the very first sentence, pain is a wrong perspective. When it is experienced in any form, it is a proof of self-deception. It's not a fact at all. So we have deceived ourselves, thinking we have separated from God. And we look around and all we see is evidence that that's true. But the lesson says that pain is a sign illusions reign in place of truth. If God is real, there is no pain. If pain is real, there is no God. For vengeance is not part of love. And fear, denying love, and using pain to prove that God is dead, has shown that death is victor over life. Peace to such foolishness. The time has come to laugh at such insane ideas. There's no need to think of them as savage crimes or secret sins with weighty consequence. Who but a madman could conceive of them as cause of anything. It is your thoughts alone that cause you pain. Nothing external to your mind can hurt or injure you in any way. There is no cause beyond yourself that can reach down and bring oppression. No one but yourself affects you. There is nothing in the world that has the power to make you ill or sad or weak or frail. You see why this is such a constant practice, because we're so conditioned from the first breath we take to think of this world of separation as real and the cause of all of our experiences. So this meditation that we're doing now must become a sort of daily practice, a constant practice, where we really are relating to this center of love within our hearts as our true reality, always. So let's take a deep breath into the heart again. And experience this love that is our true reality. Let us remember with every breath we take who we are. The world you see does nothing. It has no effects at all. It merely represents your thoughts. And it will change entirely as you elect to change your mind and choose the joy of God as what you really want. Yourself is radiant in this holy joy, unchanged. Unchanging and unchangeable forever and forever. And would you deny a little corner of your mind its own inheritance and keep it as a hospital for pain, a sickly place where living things must come at last to die? The world may seem to cause you pain, and yet the world as causeless has no power to cause. As an effect, it cannot make effects. As an illusion, it is what you wish. Your idle wishes represent its pains. Your strange desires bring it evil dreams. Your thoughts of death envelop it in fear, while in your kind forgiveness does it live. Lay down your arms and come without defense into the quiet place where heaven's peace holds all things still at last. Lay down all thoughts of danger and of fear, and let no attack enter with you. Lay down the cruel sword of judgment that you hold against your throat, and put aside the withering assaults with which you seek to hide your holiness. Here you will understand there is no pain. Here, in the depth of your heart, does the joy of God belong to you? This is the day when it is given you to realize the lesson that contains all of salvation's power. It is this: pain is illusion, joy, reality. Pain is but sleep. Joy is awakening. Pain is deception. Joy alone is truth. The key word in this lesson, well, actually, there's two key words. The first one is I. I am. That's you. That's who you really are. And the second key word is choose. I choose. You have the power to choose your experience. You're proving it right now, here in this meditation, as you choose the joy of God instead of pain. That's what we came here to realize, to learn, to remember. To take charge of our experience here in this world. That's the real world, the happy dream. We can choose it now. And now is the only time there is. And if you should have pain, don't use the course to suffer. If you can relieve the pain here in this world, do it. God doesn't want you to suffer. God wants you to be happy. Think of the world as the activity of the universe, and you are the universe. There are no limitations on you whatsoever, except those that you choose. And you have the freedom to choose again. I choose the joy of God instead of pain.